to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Armani Conda now up the middle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Chicago first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First down, Bears.
On play action, here's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
And he's going to have this one down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Western on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Buys time, rolling right. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the pistol, Henry. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Jamar Turner ending that one.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Running once more with Henry. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 3.
Turning to Henry on third. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. They'll try the left side with a Bonnie Conda. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They send a tight end in motion. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That's more of the catch out left. On the move, past the 40. And they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Off the play fake, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
That one complete to Njoku. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here's Williams again. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole B. It sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Catch is made in close. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Mununga finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears tie us up 28 all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Western on the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill in the Bears territory.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Play action. Here's Jackson. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
This one's to Andrews outright. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again. Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And he drives this across midfield and down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. One in behind center with Swift. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Williams throwing on forward. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Working from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. Connecting on the slant. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Williams to throw. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play. Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Slot man motioned over. On 3rd down, here's Swift. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them.
And his kick is blocked.
Well, if they were looking for the momentum boost they needed to pull ahead in this game, I think they just got it. These next couple plays are so important. How do you go out and build on that huge swing while your opponent's on their heels?
And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has it in close. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And they're not going to get anything out of this call, Brock. He's hauled down, just getting back to that line of scrimmage. It's 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Swift to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bears with a little more work to do to win it here. Run lost on a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Catch made. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the first down as well, and move them in the field goal range.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bears.
Williams going to run with it. He'll slide down after picking up a couple. 2nd down upcoming.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as...
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here he is to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
First down, here's Swift. And good forward, about 5 yards it looks like. It's 2nd down now. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. On the carry, this is Avani Conda. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Throwing now. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. All set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, Don. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
A 22-yard attempt.
So everything rests on the foot of Cairo Santos. A very short kick here from the right hash. That one is good. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He's got the squiver. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So the Bears take this one on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half.